You know, I think one of the themes of America is unyieldedness. So, like, we were rebels, right? And we were rebelling against the king. You ain't with that damn king, are you? Are you with that damn king? Because we're going to kill that king and take over and start our own damn country. Where we revere ignorance and vulgarity and rebelliousness and willfulness and a complete unwillingness to yield. We will not yield. You will not replace us. So then you have these stupid anti-Semitic neo-Nazi assholes screaming Jews won't replace you. Hey, dumb shits, I'm a Jew, someone's trying to replace me. There are no disposable people. How's that for a saying? I want to make that into a fucking t-shirt, okay? Ashland and seemingly all of Oregon is this extremely uptight white place with these extremely traditional, modes of, being polite and, excuse me, sir, except everyone is a passive-aggressive, intolerant nightmare, okay? They're all entitled dumb bitches that don't have anyone to hate other than me. And I keep saying, I'm not sure you-know-what, and then going, wait, why do you have to make someone your you-know-what? That's not good, okay? We have become a nation that glorifies intolerance because we think that it's good because someone's trying to shame us. You know who's trying to shame us? Us. Our crazy tribalistic view of morality inspired by a crazy toxic version of Jesus that's the opposite of his teachings. The opposite of Jesus' teachings is that you ought to be ashamed of yourself for bothering me with your suffering. Do you know what Jesus' teaching says? If a man asks you to walk 1 mile, walk 2. If he asks for your coat, give him the rest of your clothing also. If he steals from you, forgive him. Love those who persecute you. Judge not lest you be judged, but leave room for wrath. Because those who knew me not and did to the least of these what they did to me when I was homeless and sick will be told, begone, I knew you not, okay? We have a nation that glorifies intolerance to where we think Donald Trump is a Christian. Excuse the fuck out of me, but Donald Trump is the least Christian human being in the history of the world, and I'm a Jew and you were waiting to convert the Jews, and I am a Jewish believer in Jesus, but not like you, because you have an insane edifice to hatred, intolerance, immorality, jingoistic, nationalistic bullshit, racism, classism, sexism, homophobia. That's the opposite of virtually everything the man taught. So all I'm saying is, can we stop enshrining intolerance as a good thing? Here's where the evangelicals totally lost me. We will not tolerate the liberals tolerating people while they're sinning. We have to be less tolerant of these liberals and their non-family values that are going to deconstruct our family values because gay people get to get married. And somehow that's going to stop us from being married because our marriage was dependent on the existence or non-existence of their gay marriage. And once it exists, our marriage doesn't exist either because we don't really have any faith in a damn thing. And we're vulgar, malignantly narcissistic, jingoistic, hateful, tribalistic loser motherfuckers on both sides of the aisle who don't know what he said and don't give a shit and sometimes blame it on him. Can we not? Can we please not? Because this is what happens before the apocalypse. This level of intolerance and passive-aggressive bullshit and people acting like Ashland is like a church. Shh, shh. I have a routine about how in Whole Foods they're all going, shh, you'll upset the vegetables. You're really upsetting the vegetables. Stop. Shh. Only in Ashland it's, oh my God, who's the guy bleeding and talking to himself behind his truck and making perfect sense? We have to kick him out of our co-op in a year ago when I got here. Whereas in San Luis Obispo, a place where they have real alt-right Nazis instead of PC Nazis, it takes them 10 years. A week, 10 years. A week, 10 years. Oh, and one guy, several people come up and say, excuse me, sir, are you all right? Can I help you? They're the Good Samaritan. Whereas in this town, people are just like, oh, you're making me uncomfortable. Some lady the other day, I'm going to try and do this look for you real quick before I stop. I'm tired of yelling. It gets annoying. She looks over, and people mad dog you and stand around and leer and creep. Creeping means being creepy. It's a verb. To creep and then leer shamefully out of the side of your eyes like, I'm afraid of you and I don't know why I'm hating you now. She sees me across the aisle in the checkout line because the guy's working both sides of it, and she goes, I see her taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes deciding if she's going to stare. I don't stare at people in a difficult situation. I don't gawk when you're by the side of the road dying going, I'm going to take a picture. Look, there's a guy in a wheelchair. No. Stupid young people making fun of a homeless guy, and then I get in their face. Really? She's like, I'm disgusted. Why are you telegraphing it? I'm just trying to buy my groceries, lady. Really? So I scream shit like, I'm sick and you're a dick. What profiteth a bunch of people if they gain the nicest place to live ever and lose their damn soul and their bitch-ass minds when they don't know they're a bunch of hating, moralistic, reactionary douche fuckers? Okay, I think we're good. intolerance is not a positive value, and people see Donald Trump as a strong leader because he's a hateful son of a bitch. And the people on the other side are such passive-aggressive, self-righteous, elitist dipshits. They prodded these people into this shit, and we're going to have an apocalypse and no one's going to notice. Come on, John, think of one joke. I'm trying to think of just... Back in the day, Gil Scott-Heron said, and I quote, "The revolution will not be televised." Yeah, but the apocalypse is on the web and everyone is not noticing and ordering porn and a hooker like a pizza. Can we not? Let's not. Okay. Later.